7 little known secrets about business credit. Let's decode the 7 things you should know to be able to get unlimited access to business credit lines using the business credit system. Look, there are 7 secrets I've discovered that are essential to you getting approved for business credit and getting the highest approvals from the most amount of sources. And I'm about to decode all 7 for you right now. We got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. So secret 7, there is no centralized credit score in the business world. Look, in the business credit world, there's actually a lot of business credit scores. Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax are the 3 main credit reporting agencies, but PayNet, CreditSafe, there's a lot of others as well. And each one of these actual credit bureaus provides 5 scores or more. Even DNB, Equifax, Experian are providing 5 or more scores to lenders and credit issuers. Beyond all that, a lot of lenders like SBA even use the FICO SBSS score, which pulls together multiple of these scores from the business and the consumer credit reporting agency. So it's a wild, wild west when it comes to credit scoring for the business world, because you need to be focusing on improving your personal credit to get the most money at the best terms. You also need to be working on improving all of your business credit scores with DNB, with Equifax, Experian, most importantly. But you've got to make sure that you're improving every aspect of what they're actually considering a risk factor that calculates into your scores. So keep in mind, tip number 7, there is no centralized credit reporting agency in the business world. It all matters. You should be working on improving your personal credit while building business credit. And if you're doing those things, it's going to go a long way to helping you secure more money, not just in business credit, but loans or credit lines as well. Which brings me to tip number 6. Secret number 6 is that most vendors simply don't report to the credit reporting agencies. That's the biggest problem we deal with here at Credit Suite. We see with $1 million, $3 million, $5, $10 million businesses that call us in a panic because they just got turned down for a loan or credit line, or even worse, they had a credit line given to them that's now getting pulled back from the lenders because of damaged business credit quality. But the reality is, when we look, they don't have bad business credit. They just have no business credit. Keep in mind, in the business credit scoring world, Experian and Equifax will give you a failing business credit score just because they know you exist and because you have no credit. That's right. You're actually punished because you have no credit. You have to build business credit. It's not even a choice. If you don't build business credit, the bigger your business gets, when you try to go get term loans and SBA loans, you will get stopped in your tracks because your business credit scores are bad because you haven't established business credit. So you've got to make sure you build business credit. But the problem is, over 90% of the people you think are giving you credit and reporting it to the reporting agencies aren't reporting it. 90%. That means less than 1 out of 10 vendors that may issue you credit even reports the credit to the business credit reporting agencies. So secret number 6 is to know that most credit does report, and whenever you want to know that you're building business credit, you should ask the lender or ask the credit issuer, do they report to the business credit reporting agencies, and which ones do they report to? That information is crucial before you move forward with the actual application. Secret number 5. Business credit is the oldest form of credit that exists today. Look, a lot of people think business credit's this new, flashy thing. I've been talking about business credit for over 12 years. A lot of people are just now starting to talk about it in the last year or 2 years, but here's the reality. Business credit was around way before consumer credit was around. Dun & Bradstreet, the biggest business credit reporting agency in the world, is also the biggest credit reporting agency in the world. They have more records on file than any other credit reporting agency in existence, and they were around way before TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian were. So the bottom line is, business credit's been around longer than consumer credit's been around. This isn't some new, flashy, shiny object thing that's out there. This is something that's been around a long time. As a matter of fact, 5 U.S. presidents have worked for Dun & Bradstreet in their history. That's how long this has been around. So keep in mind, business credit is the same valuable asset that companies like Apple, like Google, even Walmart have used to become as big as they are. You can pull their business credit reports and see hundreds of accounts on them. They've used business credit strategically to grow their businesses just like you have. So you need to know this isn't some new thing. It's been around a long time. And if you learn how to build business credit properly, you, like a lot of the largest privately and publicly owned companies that exist today, can use it strategically to grow a very, very successful business. Which brings me to secret number 4. Business credit helps you skip the banks. Look, a lot of people think they can't get financing because they go to their bank to try to get approved. But banks need collateral. They need good personal and business business credit scores. They need you to have cash flow and years of tax returns to show profit and business plans and P&Ls and balance sheets and on and on and on. The reality is that business credit and business credit alone can fund about 85 to 90% of what you need to buy in your business. And that means that you only need 10 or 15% of money to come from loans and credit lines, which is way easier to get approved for than if you're trying to fund 100% of what you need using those same loans and credit lines. So you need to tap into business credit because it lets you skip the banks. It lets you skip fintech banks, online lenders, alternative lenders, big conventional banks. You don't need banks. You don't need personal guarantees. You don't need personal credit checks. You don't need to verify cash flow. You don't need collateral. All that stuff that's needed to get all this other financing out there is not required with business credit. So not only will business credit fund 85 to 90% of what you need for your business, but you can also get it when you can't get any other kind of financing. That's why this is one of the most powerful of my 7 secrets. Which brings me to secret number 3. As important as business credit is, you should have peace of mind to know that damaged business credit can easily be fixed. So a lot of people ask me, what happens if I mess up my business credit, or this happened years ago and I didn't pay this and I defaulted on this? What happens? The good news is business credit's actually easier to fix than any other type of credit that's out there. Now, if you're focused on fixing business credit, there's 2 things you should focus on. 1, continuously building business credit. By adding more positive credit, it's one of the easiest and fastest ways to improve your score and to revitalize the health of your business credit profiles. Now, the second thing is that you actually want to make sure you dispute any inaccurate information. If you have negative information that doesn't look to be accurate on your credit report, then dispute it directly with that credit provider. I've actually got training at youtube.com/credit suite that teaches you how to fix damaged business credit. So make sure you check it out, because that's the key to removing negative derogatory items while you're adding positive, and that combination is what's going to help you maximize your business credit profiles and scores. Which brings me to secret number 2. Minimum purchases get you minimum results. So many people are trying to build business credit the wrong way. And what I mean by that is they try to spend as little money as they can on each vendor, hoping to get to the next tier or stage of the business credit building process. But there's a huge problem with this. Lenders and credit issuers look at how much money you're using from the credit issuers as a higher important factor than even the credit limits you're given. As a matter of fact, you're never going to get increasingly high limits on credit cards if you're not using the credit you're given prior. So when you get starter vendors, it's not about spending $50 or $100. It's about really getting credit with vendors that you can use to grow your business. When credit issuers see that you're getting credit and using it, they'll give you higher and higher limits. This is how our clients are getting $5,000 to $20,000 credit limits in only 1 to 2 months, because they're getting credit they're going to use. They're using that credit to grow their business. Future credit issuers see that. They apply for that future credit, and those credit issuers give them higher and higher and higher limits. Now, on the opposite side, I see a lot of people that are not our clients out there doing this all wrong. They're spending $50, they're spending $100. They get 5 vendors. Now they try to go to the credit they really want to get, and they're only getting limits of $1,000 or $500 or $2,000 because they didn't spend enough on the previous credit they have. Make sure you use the credit you're given. Minimum credit, minimum spending will get you minimum results. So get credit you really need to use to grow your business, use it to grow your business, pay it off responsibly, and that's going to get you higher and higher and higher limits as you continue to grow your business credit. And that brings me to secret number 1. It's number 1 for a reason, because there are thousands of business credit lines available for you right now through the business credit building system. And what I mean by that is that you can get business credit even when you can't get any other kind of loan or financing. It's not based on collateral, cash flow, or credit. And the good thing is there are thousands of vendors out there that will issue you credit lines just based on your business credit quality. So you can get 85, 90% of what you need to fund your business from these thousands of credit lines that are not based on revenue, collateral, or credit scores of you personally. So use this business credit to grow your business. And if you need help along the way, then let me give you 2 tips. First of all, check out the link in the description of this training and grab our free guide on building your business credit. This maps out the exact steps to success. It's at creditsuite.com/EIN. Second, make sure you get set up with our team to get your free finance assessment. 3 things happen. We will look at your fundability, tell you what to improve to become more appealing to lenders. We'll give you our best tips and tactics to build your business credit, and we'll also tell you all the financing you can qualify for right now. You can check out the link in the description to access that, or you can go to creditsuite.com/consult. Did you get value from this training? If so, make sure you like and subscribe and keep your eye out for the next training where we talk about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.